afternoon. This is Nelva Segura with CNN News at 5. This week has been a roller coaster of agreements, disagreements, old things and new things. The presidential debate has reached a heated moment as November approaches. Betsy Portillo and Sophie Repico battled it off last Wednesday. In other news, the man that was acquitted 3 years ago for murdering his wife is once again in prison for yet another murder. We'll tell you who and why. Then, Kony has reached the attention of the social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The details later. Now, with Tanya with the weather.
Good afternoon. This is Tanya with the weather. So in Philadelphia, it's sunny, just as it always is, but you might want to stay away from Chicago. It's a bit blistery this time of year. On a more serious note, it's raining beef in California, at least in the political world. So stay tuned. After this brief break, you don't want to miss out on what's coming next.
Breaking news, this is Nelva Segura with CNN News. As of right now, presidential elections have reached a heated moment. Presidential candidates Betsy Portillo and Sophie Repico battled it out in a statewide University of California Irvine debate. Apart from their disagreements on healthcare and the relations with the Middle East, came the issue of the meat industry and the consumption of meat. A not well-known topic nationwide, but serious and controversial among groups in the U.S. Here are some clips about the debate. Ms. Repico, what is your stance on the controversial issue regarding banning beef from public schools in order to create more nutritional lunches?
I think that proposition is completely ridiculous. Nutrition does not just mean that beef needs to be taken out. Nutrition means that we need to take out the chips and the cookies and all the other extra fat that's offered to these children. Offer them more vegetables, offer them more fruits, but beef is protein that the children get, and for a lot of these children, especially low income, that get free and reduced lunches, that's the only meal that they get in the whole day, and they need that in order to let them have the energy to go the rest of the day until they get that same meal the next day.
I disagree with that. I believe that instead of, perhaps the proposition is a bit extreme, but instead of that, we should try and reduce beef consumption or change to healthier alternatives such as grass-fed beef or even soy, even tofu. Children never know what they don't like, so maybe they would like these healthier alternatives. And after all, changing them, trying new things, be healthier, and then as well we could add fruits and vegetables in order for them to have a healthier lifestyle. Media nowadays are talking about children having obesity at age 9, 10-year-old. That is really young. Kids need to learn to live a new, healthier lifestyle.
Now let's take a look at what they had to say about animal rights and the environment.
I think that reducing beef consumption as well as changing to healthier alternatives would help our country as a nation. Social activism against factory farming, against abuse of animal rights. These are problems that we are facing in our daily lives. America is focusing more on our quantity than quality. What happened to our morals? What happened to letting animals just being stuffed into a farm, and they can't even stand up, they can't breathe, causing illnesses? This is not how we were raised. This is not America's lifestyle.
Okay, I understand that you think that, all these animals, they're suffering so much, but I mean, eating any kind of animal, I mean, obviously they have to suffer when they die, I'm not saying that, we have to make them suffer, but we do need to have the beef, and unfortunately the way to have the most amount of beef is to pack up these farms. And we as a nation, losing our morals, well, we're keeping our nationality. In the US, we are known for being big red meat beef consumers, and that's a lot of our culture is based on that, and if we just lose that, then we're going to lose our culture too.
It is interesting to see how two presidential candidates raise awareness on such a controversial issue that no one wants to touch upon. This will definitely raise the voting polls for presidential candidate Betsy Portillo, as she will have the support of animal rights activists and environmentalists. We will see how the public reacts in the next few weeks. As for now, thank you for watching CNN News. See you Monday.